Open sesame, bat guano, and they all need a little bit of some sort of a tea or a top dressing. Let's see what else. There's also, this is for seedlings, which could go downstairs actually, but end of grow stuff. There we go. That's the plan. This used to be the long part. Exporting the movie and then putting it on YouTube would take no time at all, but YouTube's being so slow. I don't know where, I keep buying the very large spray bottles and losing them. I don't know how you lose them. They're huge. It's so noisy down here. Them out of the way so you can't see them, and then I end up not being able to find them. This one's all out of water. So I've just got a seed in here, maybe 2 seeds. There might be another one in there, but went looking for it yesterday. I could have pushed it further down. This one, oof. It's like a different day sometimes when they're this young, and you come back, check again. Touch of water, it's got water in the soil already. And fill this. That's all I'm gonna do. Tonight I'll come back and actually permeate the soil a little bit. I do not need to do that right now. I pretty much get into the soil in the morning and at night, but yeah, afternoon just this. So now my priority is, since she's leggy, I'm gonna get her up. I'm gonna have her close to the light as much as I can. If I put this in, it's pretty sturdy. I put it long ways in there. And that's about the height I want it away from the light right now. Oh my God, it's already getting a little burn right there. If I can move, no, I can't move the light over that way. It has to be right in the middle. I might be able to lower it just a bit. This is the whole setup. We're getting crowded in here. That's what I think I tried to grow, the summer tomatoes, or maybe a mix. But I think at least a couple of these are my summers. I've had tomatoes in my tent at different times, and I've even had tomatoes grow in a tent once. Nothing like this. So we already look at these. I just kind of want to look at them again. Don't you? I do. Okay, a string is on there. See? Good thing we came in. Always a good thing. These old ratty leaves can finally come off. The ones that I'm editing a video right now about these leaves being all burnt up and crap. You know what happened? This was a very leggy one when it was a seedling. Very. I had 2 tall ones. I don't want any of these underneath one. Now we can focus on the top. Yeah, same with this one. Or is it, oh, even this one? My gosh. But now that I got the new light upstairs, I hope to not run into as much of the too tall plant syndrome. This would have been a good one to train, or could still be, I guess. This tent is in veg still, so I can do that. I should bring my trainers down. What do I have? I think I have actual trainers, those plastic ones, down here somewhere. Oh, the scavenger hunt that is growing. A couple more things to do. See, that one really could use that. This one, am I just neglecting the training? I think that's what's happening in here. They could all be trained, and I'm not doing any training. All right. That's the afternoon check. See ya. This one wants light, not fog. Here, stand up here. Ah! Humidifier's empty. I should go get a whole bunch of distilled water for this. I don't really want to just use Brita for my brand new filter. Okay, this is the issue. This has to be taken down, cut down, whatever. Oh, that fan's blowing right in my face. I was just going through stuff and I found a resin pen. One of the dispensary things. The battery was dead. I couldn't get it to work, but I really wanted to try it. So I took a big pair of like metals cutting scissors and cut it open, and it broke, and I poured the dab onto some parchment paper, and I'm gonna try it later. I put a lighter in here. I have patience for this. Carbon stuff. Oh my god. Good, great. Good. 4 pounds. All right, so I gotta put the whole thing in. Got it. It's just, I guess to make it nice and neat, I will put this over the thing and pour it in. So I'm gonna take the whole thing out. This shouldn't take long at all. It should be just a quick thing. Does anyone recommend longer or shorter for young veg and seedlings? I'd say the longer light is better since I got that young one. Now, I think they want me to put this around the outside of it, and I do not want to do that. I do not want to do that. I'm going to put it inside. I'm going to stuff this down inside and then fill it with the carbon. Because of the rust. Logically it makes sense. Hopefully in practice I could do this. So just a screwdriver? Alright, give me 1 sec. Okay, that sucked. Okay. Oh, come back up. Whew. Oh boy. Okay, I think it's done. About all that I have to do and look everything over. I see a plant that's tipping over there. A little seedling that looks leggy. And things are all turned off that I have to turn back on. But the new filter looks good. Let me turn it around. Here's the new filter. Here's the sound diffuser. That's the way I'm gonna leave it for now. Sometime I might set it up outside the tent. I watched another video about the best way to set it up outside your tent, and there's 2 different ways to do it, and I think I get the picture. So for hot tent and cold tent, there's different ways to set it up. Oh, I feel moisture. Something wet spilled right over here, possibly. I moved some plants around in and out of tents for different locations. Garbage, garbage, garbage. Garbage, garbage, garbage. Okay, this is one that's not going to look good, but it's just necessary. I guess I can put this right here. Uh-oh. Did I do something wrong? I don't think I was supposed to be hearing all that. I thought I was supposed to put a top on it. Oh, it does say to put the top on it. I didn't put the top on. Oh my God. What is happening? No, it's blowing through the fan? I don't get it. You hear that? It's blowing through the fan. Hey, what is happening? I am no expert. Cleo, what's going on? A hose? Wait a minute. I did it like this though. Yeah. Okay, where's the filling of the thing in the bag? Connect the tube. Da, da, da. Slip the strap. Okay, this does not say when or how to fill this with the stuff. And there's no top, so I just stuffed it up against the sound diffuser. That's how I want to set it up. At least it would be standing upright. It's on its side right here, and I feel like it's blowing all this stuff. Okay, here it is. Rotate the port flange from your filter. The port... I don't think it came with a port flange. Did I miss? Maybe I missed something in the box. Because I used all the pieces that I found. Okay, one thing I do know is it's very quiet. It works for... If you're not hearing the charcoal bounce around in there, it's quiet. See? And I bought 2 more of those. So I'm just going to put them, attach them to everything as I go. 2 more. Am I just destroying equipment here? Or what? And I don't see... I feel air coming out. I don't see any charcoal coming out. Again, I don't have time right now. That's why I don't read directions, because if I did, I would never do anything. I'm starting to experience my last straw with AC Infinity. I have these a lot with different companies. I go through it. I work with companies. I do, I get their stuff. I feel enthusiastic, and then something happens, and I'm like, that's it. Because I've been swallowing this mistake and dealing with that mistake and fucking around with that thing and spending money on that. And it gets to a point where it's like, oh, I'm done supporting your company. I'm going to find a company that specifically doesn't do a lot of these things. And so right now, yeah, I'm upset right now. The directions should be better. They really do. I just admitted that I do not read directions, but then I do. Like, I don't read them at first. I try to set everything up. I fail miserably, and then I go back and look at the directions. The problem with AC Infinity is their shit is very simple stuff. I've used this from other companies, and it's the easiest thing in the world, but they tend to make it difficult for no reason. Really, just no. I don't like that. It's like there's another situation that I know of that's similar. Trucking. The designers of trucks, it's almost like they don't even have human beings in mind. They have like profit for the company in mind. So the trucks are designed so you can like have a little kitchenette and never have to leave it. Like bedroom, kitchen, look at this. You got a bedroom, kitchen. But they don't make it comfortable. They don't make it convenient. It's just really weird. They make it look good and get the shit done for the boss. But like, if you're a trucker living in your truck, there's certain things you need too that can make you happy, that can make you comfortable. And trucking, the builders of trucks and the designers of trucks, it's like they're not even thinking about people. I was a rider, like a passenger in one for like a few months. And I was like, they easily could have made this smaller so that my legs fit, or have a table that comes out from the glove compartment so I can sit here and do something while we're driving 6 hours a day. It was just like so like easy, convenient things that they didn't have. It just like boggled my mind. I gotta take a hit of weed first, and then I'm gonna take a break. Every time I hear the charcoal in there, I'm like, argh. I had to thread the tomato plants through the shelves. This one. These. babies made over there. Have anything else to say? So this ran through the dryer, one of those covers. This was all dusty and gross over one of the filters. And now it's like brand new. Even smells good. Okay, I'm not mad at them for their pots because this is a good pot. Okay, this went through the washer and dryer. Huge, big, old AC Infinity, the tall with the round top. Open nuts. Oh, another really funny thing that happened is Cleo. She can't fit into this thing as a collar. But it's the cutest little butt thing in the world, though. Isn't that so cute? So cute, Cleo. Cute kitty. But we do have to go upstairs now. She's been hanging out with me the whole time. What has it been, like 2.5 hours? It disappears from the container, so I know it's working. The humidity, I barely have to pay attention to it now because it's on like a sensor. So it keeps it at 65% at all times. I still have yet to confirm that though because I haven't found a little meter yet. Meter reader. I got one up in the dining room and it's on its way down. I put things at the top of stairs and all that, like so that it'll make its way to that room eventually. But sometimes it takes days. Yeah, I cut open that that resin thing with these, busted into it and poured the resin out. Double check this box to make sure. No, I think I did get everything. Yeah, I did. I'll have to call them, customer service, figure it out. Trying out my daughter's room. It's like she's still in France. She's not here.